Hello, everyone. Welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Alex. Alex is from Orlando, in Florida, in the USA. So let's see what Alex has to say. Enjoy the interview.
Oh, perfect.
Hello, Alex. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you, William?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time today for the interview. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So tell me, how's your day going so far?
It's been going great. Just currently taking a few days off from work. I was on vacation last week. I still took a few extra days off, so that's great. Just resting. Already did my morning workout, all that stuff, so I'm good to go.
So tell me, where were you on vacation?
I'm sorry, where?
Where were you on vacation?
Oh yes. I was in San Jose, Costa Rica for a few days. So
Ah, so tell me, what was the highlight of your vacation in Costa Rica?
oh God, I will say all the artwork. I absolutely just love admiring like anything that I saw at the museums, any modern art. They have a lot of local artists that they showcase.
Mhm.
And also even just walking around and seeing graffiti all around like the city, it was gorgeous, like beautiful colors, everything just popped out. And it's just like kind of like discovering that stuff for me is very entertaining, I will say.
Amazing. And tell me, where are you from, Alex?
Well, yes, I am from Honduras, but I lived in Orlando, Florida for the past 8.5 years.
Oh, wow. And why did you change from Honduras to Orlando in the USA?
Well, I moved around a lot actually. I when I was 12, that's where with my dad's side of the family, we moved to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, actually, and my family still lives in that area. And then I went to college in Alma, Michigan, and then kind of like moved around for a bit, and eventually ended up settling in Orlando.
I see. So both of your parents there was well from Honduras or not?
Yes, yeah. Pretty much my family, we're all first generation. And yeah, and like I said, my dad's side of the family, they all live here in the States.
I see. And what do you do for work, for living?
Uh, yes, I am a skills instructor. So that means I work with individuals who have disabilities. So
Oh,
I help them primarily students who are fresh of high school and transition programs like that. And we
mhm.
work together on finding employment and then retaining that employment. So a lot of like training and making sure that things are going well and helping ease that transition into the workforce.
Amazing. Oh, wow. Okay, so during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your life and also about your journey so far, okay?
Okay.
But before we start our journey within the magic box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself, or maybe something that not many people know about you.
Okay, yes. Something interesting. I will say I am a big like rock fan, like rock music. As in
Uh-huh.
like I listen to a lot of like smaller artists who do rock music covers. Usually they'll either cover video game music or pop music. So that's very interesting to me. Just listening to like very like it gets you really pumped. I feel it just gives you that energy and just gets you into that mindset. So and you get to discover a lot of new music that way. So I will say I think that's something that not a lot of people know about me.
Amazing. And of course, I can see Mario Bros just behind you. Why is
Oh
that?
yeah.
Tell me why is that? Just
Well, I'm a big gamer, so as you can see, I have like some artwork from Smash Brothers. I have a Luigi that my friend got me. He found that at his workplace. He's like, "Hey, they have this cardboard cutout. Do you want it?" So yeah, I have a lot of like merchandise all around. Usually, it's like Mario stuff that they sell the most. But I have everything. Like I whatever obscure video game or this or that, there's a good chance that I know about it. So that's pretty much my apartment decor. Just lots of gaming gear all around.
I had a lovely man on the show. a few months ago, last year, he loves video games as well, and he got like a big collection of characters. You know what I mean? He got Marios as well, and his friends always give him like different, little statues of gamers. So he had a lot, and he was showing me during the interview. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh yeah, yeah. No, trust me, I have a lot of little things like that all over. So, yeah.
Alex, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and share your point of views?
Yes.
Amazing. Welcome to Ilian and the Magic Box. So I have here my best friend. Wonderful questions, okay? I'm just gonna play a song just for us to relax before the first question, okay?
Okay. Okay.
Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to answer, you don't want to talk about, I always can change, okay?
Okay.
First question for you is, what makes you most uncomfortable about yourself?
Oh, that's a very good question. I will say I think too much. It's like my mind is always like racing about something or other. Like it just does not stay quiet, which I will say sometimes it makes it a little difficult to make a decision. So it's like okay, do I go this way or do I go that way? It's just constantly racing. So yeah, I think that's something that will make me the most uncomfortable, I will say.
Wow. I really relate to you. Overthinking, it's something sometimes it can get me like a bit too anxious or a bit nervous or a bit like impatient. That's how I
Yes.
see it. And the
Oh,
opposite.
absolutely.
And the opposite, what do you like the most about yourself?
Oh, I will say, I am a very like, I will say like I'm a very honest person.
Mhm.
I just really just try to do the best that I can. Just be good with people. Just like, I think like I try to be positive as good as I can and honest and just really put other people before me and just really just try to like live in that positive mind honesty type of way, I will say.
And you always have this way of being very positive and very approachable.
Yes, yes. I definitely try that all the time. Just I meet new people or anything. I always just try to like be the nicest that I can, get to know them, that type of stuff. So
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. All right. The next question for you is, what's the biggest prize you ever won?
ooh, good question. Biggest prize I've ever won. Oh, I will say, in a sense, a scholarship. I won a full. I'm very blessed that I won a full scholarship to college when I was younger, and that was an amazing experience. It's I work hard academically, and I was blessed to get that opportunity. And looking back, saved a lot of money from that, but also I was able to just get a lot of education and really immerse myself and really put myself I made the most of it, I will say. I think that's what like I got a lot of good experience, but also I really put in a good effort academically into all of that. So yeah, I think it was a very rewarding prize, if you can call it that. But I think that would be the biggest thing.
And how did it happen? It was like something that you chased it or was offered? How did it work?
Well, I was doing very well in high school, and it just once my senior year started, or before that, I just started getting. You get a lot of mail from different universities and stuff, places interested, and I had a few places that kind of like were offering me like some good things based on that. So just after like looking around, deciding, and seeing out those offers, that's how that came to me. One school just really stood out to me, and then just talking with them and stuff. it all worked out.
Amazing. Oh, wow. What an opportunity. Amazing.
Yes.
Next question. Let's do it. You like dancing, Alex?
Uh, I try. I am a horrible dancer. I like playing like the dancing video games. I mean, I'm very stiff, and if people see my videos that I post online, I'm very stiff, and but I enjoy that. But I'm by no means a good dancer. I will say I'm an entertaining dancer to watch, but not a good one.
Before the next question, tell me something. Growing up, yeah, with parents from Honduras, did you have both languages at home, like growing up, like Spanish and English, or not? Tell me a little bit about your experience growing up.
Yes, yes. Luckily, it's something that yeah we grow up with a lot of like American media. So
Mhm.
I mean, in my household, yeah, my parents we spoke Spanish and everything, but since an early age, over there they teach us English.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's been a part of my life, of most of my life, I will say. And yeah, by the time I moved to the US, I already had a pretty good grasp on the language.
I see. And do you still go back to Honduras to visit family relatives or not?
No, actually, I haven't been back. Coincidentally, my family was, some of my relatives were there visiting a few weeks ago, but me
Mhm.
personally, I haven't. I haven't gone back. Like I said, most of my family is here in the States, so I don't really have a reason there. And unfortunately, like currently, the situation over there is not, it's a little more dangerous. So as
Mhm.
a tourist, it's not necessarily um the best to visit. So that's why also I went to Costa Rica, as like it's a safer place, but also it gave me an opportunity to explore like a different Central American country.
Right.
So that's kind of like how that went.
And which person in your family you feel more connected with or more close to right now?
I will say my brother. We have a lot of interests that we share. I mean, it's always just been the two of us, but when we were kids, we will fight like kids do and all that, and we were like completely different. Like he was the popular kid, all that. I was the nerdy kid, and all that. And then now it's like, yep. Now we're both adults. We both love gaming. We both just chill all the time. Like, and it's nice every time I pick up the phone and talk with him, we always have pleasant conversations. So
Okay, so your brother is watching this interview right now. When you have a moment, an opportunity to send him a message, what would you say? He's watching.
yes. Well, I will say, David, you always been there with me and been very helpful, and I'm very grateful to have you in my life. To be able to grow up with someone that I can talk to
Oh,
and just, share a lot of interest and just talk about whatever games and stuff without any judgment.
oh, sweet, very sweet. Okay, next question is, what was your favorite part about school?
I will say the chance to learn new materials and kind of like different ways to approach things, and kind of I feel like I learned a little bit more about things I was scared to do.
Mhm.
So I think that will be the biggest thing.
Who was your favorite teacher?
Oh, good question. I will say if we include college and all that, I will say someone that stands out to me was Professor Beleja in college. He was great. He was my business professor.
Oh,
He was great because my very first business class, like he taught that, and he was just so charming and always made it fun, always made it entertaining. Like I literally recommended him to all my friends. Um,
oh,
I was just like, just take one of his classes. He is fun. He is very charismatic, and yeah. And then I was blessed to throughout my college career to take a few more courses with him. So overall, he's someone that really stands out.
Wow. And growing up, did you like school, Alex, growing up?
Oh yeah. School was always like my big thing. Well, yes, the academic part, yes. The social part, not so much. But like I said, I wasn't the most popular kid back then, or at all. But no, I will just ingrain myself into the academic side of things,
Mhm.
and that's something that I'm very good at. So yeah, I really enjoyed it.
Cool. Next question. Let's do it. You know what I'm playing right now? I don't know if you know, maybe your parents, they know. You know Xuxa? You know
Yes,
Xuxa?
yes, I do actually.
Hilari,
Yes,
hilari, 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 yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
yes,
I love
yes,
her.
I actually do know.
I'm a big fan of Xuxa. I love Xuxa.
Yeah.
Right. So before the next question, Alex, I believe that you are part of the LGBTQ plus community, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So how was for you growing up, as a queer gay boy? Did you have the support of your family, your parents, or it was a bit difficult for you?
Oh, no support really. It was difficult. It was not a pleasant experience, honestly. Uh, yeah, it took a lot to
Mhm.
get to feel comfortable with myself, and then not only that, but then just to feel comfortable to eventually talk to friends, and then eventually talk to family about all that. So
And how is being gay in Orlando? Do you feel like you can be your truly self, you can express the way you are, or sometimes can be a bit tricky?
oh, it's definitely tricky. I will say it is a lot of people, a lot of different groups, all
Okay.
that. I just do my own thing. I'm just here. This is me. If people like it, great. If people don't like it, then that's not my problem. so so yeah, I think it's like a little bit like everyone, like I said, everyone has their groups and stuff.
Right.
I just do what I want to do. So.
I see. All right. Next question is, who in your family you trade place with for a day if you could, for any reason?
Ooh, good question. If I could trade place with someone, I think it would be with my brother. He has like a um very good life, I will say. Like, he's always working on some house project with his wife. They have their kids and everything, and I think it will be nice to kind of like experience all
Wow.
that,
Mhm.
like, or just to have a day or so, like, just to kind of like see what it's like to go through all that. And trust me, I don't do I'm not good at like manual labor or anything, and he's been telling me about his house projects and stuff, and I'm like,
Wow.
yeah, I would like to know what it's like to have the energy to do all that, or even because and for me, even comprehending how people go about that, I don't understand. So it will be a chance to learn something new.
Tell me what's the biggest difference between both of you and the biggest similarity?
Ooh, I will say, I think, like I said, the biggest similarity is that we both really like do look out for other people, and then do make sure that they're okay. Especially our dad, like we really like make sure that he's good. Um, I think the biggest difference is that he's very social, like very outgoing, very social. Always been that way. Or he'll go out and plan something with people, and there is, several trips and stuff. Meanwhile, I am not. I am actually a big homebody, so I stay home and I keep to myself a lot. It's just something that I just enjoy the quiet, and it's I've always been more like doing my own thing type of thing. So
It's so interesting, Alex, because talking to you, you come across a very sociable person, very approachable, very, easy to talk with. It's interesting because I would never tell that you're like more quiet, let's say this way. It's interesting.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah. No, I'm definitely a very, very quiet person. So normally
Exactly.
I'm just sitting here and I'm just like playing some game or doing something or on my computer working on some project. But yeah.
Wow,
Um
interesting. Never judge the book by its cover. Never.
correct.
3 questions left. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me what you like the most about your job. What's the biggest joy of it?
It's a very rewarding experience. Just seeing someone else succeed. Honestly, like, once you worked hard for something and then someone lands a job or something, and you're just working with them because you see it just feels very rewarding. And then once they start and get the hang of things, and it is just very nice seeing someone else succeed, and it just brings you so much, like, you just feel very rewarded for that.
And the biggest challenge, in your opinion?
I think the biggest challenge is getting other people to kind of understand the situations,
Mhm.
or it's helping someone find a job is just finding a job in general is a difficult process, and when you're throwing in like some barriers on top of that, a lot of other people don't seem to be as understanding, um, and you kind of have to step in and explain and serve as that liaison, but not always. People you encounter across, they won't always understand it, or they'll just see more like the numbers and that type of bottom line thing. So it's a little hard to kind of have somebody give one of my clients a chance and just really like see the potential behind it, as opposed to just some corporate general type of thing.
I see. All right. Next question is, what does success mean to you?
Success. Very good question. For me, I will say being at peace of mind, feeling comfortable. I think being a jack of all trades will be the definition for me. Just being like, okay, well, I'm happy with. I feel like my body is healthy, my mind is healthy, my career is healthy. I think just being able to have built up in all those pillars, I think for me that's what will define a successful person.
And what's the meaning of life for you?
Oh, meaning of life. That is a good. I think I will say finding enjoyment in the little things every day. Every
Yeah,
day is a case by case basis. Some days are boring, some days are not. I think just being able to find joy and excitement in doing something, no matter how small um, or no matter how it may seem to other people, just finding that for yourself, I think is very important. So yeah, I will say that.
amazing. Very good. 2 questions left. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, Alex. Next question is, how would you like to be remembered in life?
Ooh. I will say, I'd like to be remembered as someone who tried his best at what he did, and just someone who was likable and just didn't have a bad bone in his body. Just wanted to be a good person living his life and bringing positivity to others.
Amazing. Wow, beautiful. I love that.
Thank you.
Yes, you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Last one. Okay, before the next question, tell me what's your favorite video games, that you play almost every day or every day. Tell me a little bit which games you are more tends to play that you like the most.
Oh, yes. Oh, plenty. I'll tell you my favorite like series because um honestly I haven't had as much chance to play for a while just because I'm always all over. But yeah, no, Castlevania will definitely be my favorite series. Like first thing I pick up will be a Castlevania game. And coincidentally, I'm playing one right now, and it's been a while since I was able to play anything. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts is another good series that I love. Those are always games that I always come back to. And I will say a Zero Escape will be the last series that I'm really a fan of. Those are more like visual novels. So it's basically like reading an interactive book, but they're so good. The story is so smart, and it's a very like scientific type of series, but there's also like lots of puzzles, lots of twists, lots of like different scenarios that happen, and but it's also kind of like horror. So it's a very cerebral, very interesting type of series, and that's why I love all that. So
I can see from your eyes how the content you feel like talking about. You feel happy talking about the video games.
yes. Oh yeah, definitely. I will go on for hours, and and I didn't even mention Smash Brothers. Like all my artwork behind that's Smash Brothers, all that. So yeah, everything. Like if you mention a game, and I will know about it. So
Last question is, what makes you very sentimental?
what makes me very sentimental?
Yeah.
I think thinking about well, a lot of things, but I think just kind of like reminiscing sometimes about something that happened here and there. Maybe some positive memory will come back in my mind from time to time. Sometimes it's a negative memory, but that's kind of like what kind of helps me think, be like, oh, I remember at that point in my life, things were really good back then, and I missed that. I think just kind of like missing that little scenario. But at the same time, like I said, it's a positive thought usually. And it just makes me think about, oh yeah, I remember where things were back then and how much they have grown from then. And this is good to reminisce about. So
I love those nostalgia moments when a music can take you there. Sometimes you listen to a music and can take you straight away to some memories in the past, and I think those memories can make you sentimental for sure. Do you cry easily?
yeah. I will say so.
Amazing. It's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking.
Okay.
Let's with money.
Save.
Family.
Dread.
Fear.
You said fear?
Yeah.
Oh, power.
Okay. Life.
Death.
Love.
Hate.
Religion.
Understanding.
Sex.
Love.
Politics.
Disagreement.
Okay. Friendship.
Care.
Desire.
Power.
Regrets.
Lots.
Success.
Failure.
Wish.
Command.
Happiness.
Love.
One word for Orlando.
I'm sorry?
You are based in Orlando, yeah? Orlando.
Yes.
So one word for Orlando.
Oh, big.
One word for Honduras.
Cultural.
The last one now, video games, one word.
Enjoyment.
Yours, my straight away, enjoyment.
Right?
Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your brother for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your brother, define Alex in one positive word and one negative word only. What your brother would say about you?
Oh, well, negative. I think he will say worry wart. positive, I think he will say determined, or yeah, like yeah, determined. So
Amazing. Great. Let's play now, Alex, and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before you ask me the question, what's your favorite Spanish word?
ooh, favorite Spanish word. Gato.
It means cat, yes?
Yes.
It's very Portuguese as well. We say gato. Amazing.
Yes.
Okay, Alex, you can ask me a question now.
Yes. Well, William, yeah, I was gonna ask, what is the last TV show or series that you watched that you really enjoyed?
Great question, great question. And straight away it takes me to Canada. I think last year, the year before, I don't watch series very often. Actually, I don't watch series at all because timing, you know what I mean? There's always need to get, need time for it as well. I'm more into movies. I go to the cinema every weekend. However, there are two series. One that got my mind that it was a big hit in the world, which is La Casa de Papel, the money heist, yeah. And one was talking about, everyone was excited about it. And I thought, okay, let's do it. And I was in Canada with my best friend's house. And it's at the time, the government decided to put lockdown for a week during Christmas. So you could leave the house. And I said, okay, let's watch a series all together. We watched like 4 days or 3 days, the whole series of the La Casa de Papel, Money Heist. And I really, really enjoyed it. I was like, oh my God, it was so clever. I don't know if you watched it, but it was so clever the way they put all together. So yeah, that's my answer to you. Money Heist, La Casa de Papel was one of the last one that watched it, and it was very, very enjoyable. And I was very surprised about the magnitude of the writer. He puts all together, and it just got you. I don't know. Did you watch it or not?
No, I haven't seen it. I know I heard about it, but yeah, I haven't seen it yet. But now that you mention it,
yeah, should try, because you just trust me. You need to take time for it because you just want to watch it because it just gets you somehow. So yeah, La Casa de Papel, Money Heist. That's the one I watched. That it got me, into it because I don't watch series very often. There.
Yeah, good. I like that. That's awesome. Yeah, if it's well written and smart and all that, that's perfect. That sounds right up my alley too. So,
did you enjoy the interview, Alex?
I did. Yes. No, thank you so much, William, for asking me to join. I appreciate that.
Thanks again. Thanks. I was seeing some pictures of you and videos on Instagram, and I love your energy. I could see your energy on there.
Well,
and
you're
passionate about video games as well. It's amazing to see someone very passionate about, something that I think there are a lot of people, they love video games. Like I had so many people here on the show that they love gaming. They love like playing video games online. Yeah, amazing.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Before you go, if you can share a positive message or anything that you live by.
Yes, actually. I learned this quote a few months ago, and it always stuck with me. It said something about change is scary, but so is staying the same. So I think it's very important. It's like don't be scared to try something new or try changing things, because also staying in this same scenario for a long time, that's also scary. It's not leading anywhere. So I think it's a good motivator.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. Yeah, and it's so true, because it can be scary for you to get out of your comfort zone or something that came out. However, you can find beautiful things out there. For sure.
Yes, correct.
Zine.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Thanks again. Thanks for being part of the show, and you keep in touch. It was a pleasure having you. Okay? Take care.
Okay. Thanks, William. Bye.
Yeah, bye. So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, First, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website www.williamandthemagicbox.com and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.